feel like it's gonna kick me out.
I can't pay rent here. I can afford to pay rent here. I can afford to pay rent here. I can afford to pay rent here.
And I can afford to pay rent here.
I can afford to pay rent here.
$2,800 a month.
This is insane.
$4,500 a month with 5 people.
Must be having a lot of fun on your business trip. I can only imagine.
Unless you call me back by noon, we are getting on a plane and joining you. Unless you call me back by noon, we are getting on a plane and joining you. Unless you call me back by noon, we are getting on a plane and joining you.
I want to have some fun too, so unless you call me back by noon, we are getting on a plane and joining you.
You try to kill me. 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 I can't believe you try to kill me. I can't believe you try to. I don't want to say anything that I might. I don't want to say anything that might upset you. I don't want to say anything that might upset you. I don't want to say anything that might upset you. I don't want to say anything that I might upset you. I don't want to say anything that might upset you. I don't want to say anything that might upset you.
I'm going to go put these in water. George.
Why don't you have a seat and I'll be right back. Why don't you have a seat and I'll be right back. Why don't you have a seat and I'll be right back.
Why don't you have a seat? And I'll be right back.
Why don't you have a seat? I'll be right back.
Look, friends. Asked why she hadn't seen me around lately. And I told her
I told her
we couldn't afford it
I
anymore.
couldn't afford it anymore.
She waved it off, I guess.
She waved it off. She whipped it off. She waved it off. She waved it off like it was nothing. You kissed me as though that would end this conversation. You kissed me as though that would end this conversation. You kissed me as though that would end this conversation. You kissed me as though that would end this conversation. End this conversation. You kissed me as though that would end this conversation. You kissed me as though that as though that 아 이게 뭐야? 벌써 You kissed me as though that would end You kissed me as though that would end this conversation. That would end this conversation. You kissed me as though that and you kissed me as though that would end this conversation. You kissed me as though that would You kissed me as though that would end this conversation. You kissed me as though that end this conversation. 아우 진짜 힘들어. Which goes where? There's one way of doing it. 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 There's one way of doing it.
You gotta understand, between us, we haven't had a relationship that's lasted longer than a bento. Oh, it is on! It is on until that breakup dawn.
What? It's only the break of 10:30. What happened?
It's 10:30. What happened? Let's go. We're coming with you.
We're coming with you. Word of? We're coming with you. We're coming with you. Why are you guys yelling us way upstairs? Why are you guys yelling at us when we're way upstairs? Why are you guys yelling at us? Why are you guys yelling at us when we're way upstairs? Why are you guys yelling at us when we're way upstairs? Why are you guys yelling at us when we're way upstairs?
Why are you guys yelling at us when we're way upstairs? What about 3? No, we should have soccer game at 3. And then, we gotta leave at 5.
We gotta live through that live. We gotta live through that dinner thing and 5. We gotta live through that dinner thing. We gotta live through that dinner thing at 5. Before you go any further, I strictly objected. Before you go any further, I strictly objected. Strongly objected.
Conversations about cat-like instincts.
Cat-like instincts.
I tried to get in touch.
I try to get in touch with you. I try to get in touch. I try to get in touch. I try to get in touch with you. 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 He just walk into his office. I just walk into his office without noticing his staff was near. He just walked into his office without noticing that
He just walked into his office.
his staff was near. Right. Did you tell him? Did you tell it doesn't have anything to do with that? What happened? Didn't you tell? Did you tell him? Did you tell him it doesn't have anything to do with it? It doesn't have anything to do with that. It doesn't have anything to do with that. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened. Did you tell him it doesn't have anything to do with that? What happened? It has nothing to do with that. What happened? It has nothing to do with. It has nothing to do with. It has nothing to do with. It has nothing to do with what happened. It has nothing to do with. It has nothing to do with what happened. 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 Code compound. Did you hear what Peter is doing? Did you hear what Peter is doing? Hmm. Did you hear what Peter Gregory is doing? Did you hear what Peter Gregory is doing here? Did you hear what Peter Gregory is doing here? Did you hear what Peter Gregory is doing?
He's also offering.
I don't know what happened to that guy. I don't know what happened to that guy. I don't know what happened to that guy. Or I don't know what happened to that guy. I don't know what happened to that guy. Rico. You've been working
No,
out?
I have not.
You've been working out? You've been working out?
No. This is good. This is fine.
I've told him the same as you. I've told him the same as you. Bro,
I've spoken to Josh and Stanford. I told him the same as you.
I've told him the same as you. I've told him the same as you. I have no problem with that. 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 I have no problem with that.